This entire episode of SmackDown is basically Drew getting cooked because my God, they just did not let up. First, it was during his entrance. He comes out, right, puts the title in the air, yeah, and then he gets attacked by Cody. Oh, excuse me, Raheem, right? And then Raheem says, you know what, I'm gonna grab the mic, I'm gonna cut a promo. He said, I watched our promo on Monday. I said, oh yeah, I like that. As a true fan of wrestling, I loved it. Two people I respect going at it. I like that. That's what I like. So I'm gonna do the same. And so you know what? Y'all lucky I wasn't involved because if this turned to a you know what measuring contest, my name is Raheem for a reason. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, buddy, whoa. He has acknowledged it before, right, in interviews in the past, but like, my God, I didn't expect him to do it on television. But hey, happy Black History Month, am I right? And then he said, Drew, don't worry about Mania, because you ain't finna make it there. I said, you know what? Call up Arn Anderson and say, yo, I'm gonna need that Glock. It's time. It's time, because he is rage baiting you and it's working. It's time. Get the Glock, put it to his forehead, and you know what to do. And then, again, later in the show, Drew says, you know what? I'm gonna come out again. So he goes, does his entrance. Now he's in the ring this time. He does the pose. Yeah. And then, here comes Jacob Fatu. I'm like, dang, Drew back to back twice. He gets packed up again. He escapes backstage. And then he comes out a third time. Now I'm like, okay, there's no way he gets jumped again. And luckily, he didn't. Right, he didn't get jumped. He actually cuts a promo this time. Right, he responds to getting cooked on Monday as well by CM Punk and Roman. He says, without your aura farming bloodline army, Roman, you're pretty much nothing. Okay, I'm a 280-pound war machine. You ain't finna do nothing to me. You made a business decision. I respect it. That's kind of weak, right? And then Punk, he said, yo, you old. You doing way too much. You're one fall away from ending your career. I ain't even worried about you, G. You in the past, you in the remember. I ain't worried about you. So that was a nice little problem. I loved it. He actually gets to respond and not get interrupted, but he actually interrupted. Actually, he got interrupted by Trick Williams. Right? He talked his talk, and I just love his transition to the main roster. I do. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was kind of worried how they're gonna do it, but luckily they have done it really, really good. It was nice and smooth. Right, he isn't doing way too much, but he also isn't just there doing nothing. He's being involved. Love to see it. Then our first match of the night was a women's tag team championship match between Rio and Kiana and Julia. It was a nice loose showcase for Kiana and Julia, especially after the Royal Rumble where Kiana looked amazing out there. She once again looked good. She's really, really impressing me on the main roster. So is Julia, but Kiana has really, really impressed me. I was already high on Julia. Kiana was more like right here. But now she's getting higher and higher. Gotta respect it. But obviously, Rhea and Io were going to retain. They were not about to lose. I don't think they're losing that title until Mania. To the Bella Twins. That's probably the only team I see beating them. Barring like a surprise championship loss to Nia and Last Legend. Which I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I don't see it happening before Mania. Unless it's going to be some form of a women's tag team showcase match with a bunch of tag teams. That's the only thing I can possibly see them losing it before then, but I don't see it. Good match, solid match, can't complain. Then we had the US title match, Carmelo Hayes versus The Miz. It was okay, nothing crazy, solid little match. Melo retained, Miz wasn't gonna win. I'm very interested to see where this story is going. It's like this weird, I want to say weird. It's more like a not triple. It's more like a 2-on-1 dynamic, right? Melo and Ilya respect each other, but they both got beef with the Miz. So I wonder how that's gonna work out. Will it be Melo versus Ilya? But they did that last week. Will they move on? I don't know. We'll see. But enjoyable match. Then we had the women's elimination chamber qualifying matches between Lash Legend, Tiffany Stratton, and Chelsea Green. A really enjoyable match, but unfortunately, Tiffany won. I preferred Chelsea. The crowd preferred Chelsea. As soon as Tiffany won, they kind of didn't care. They were like, oh, no. Yo, you wanted this? Yeah, just like, yeah. Nothing against Tiffany. It's just I kind of don't want to see her in the title picture anytime soon. I kind of don't. I'm sorry. The last ring kind of made me a little sour, just a little bit. But it is what it is. She's gonna be in it. Hopefully Chelsea gets something done because they clearly do not value her at all, which it sucks. We've seen that on Real. They very clearly limit her ceiling, even though she can very easily be in the main event. But they don't view her that way, which sucks. But it is what it is. Shout out Tiffany Stratton going to Elimination Chamber. Then my non-toxic feminist GOAT, Kit Wilson, came out and told the truth about the men's Royal Rumble. How toxic it really is, how rude and disrespectful these people are. But I'm not gonna lie, he kind of lost me when he started doing the take me in thing with the. I'm like, bro, you're losing me. I said, whoa, buddy, whoa, bring it down. You here? Bring it down to like right here. Okay, you're doing a little much. But and then Oba came out and cooked him. Oba came out. I thought it was gonna be Royce Keys, but no, it was Oba. We still have no idea where Oba is gonna land. Maybe he just keeps doing this until someone comes and stop him. Probably Brock. Maybe it's Royce Keys. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see where that goes. Very intrigued to see what his Mania match is going to be, because he's definitely going to be on the card. It's just a matter of who. Can't wait to see it. Kit Wilson, keep exposing these toxic masculinity. It needs to be stopped. Speaking of things that need to be stopped, what is going on with Tama and Shinsuke? Like, I'm still wondering what their story is. Like, they're clearly referencing their past from New Japan and all that, and their backstage interactions are in Japanese, so I can't understand what they're saying, and they don't really do subtitles, so I'm kind of just in the air. I'm taking a wild guess. Apparently, I don't know what they're gonna do. I hope this continues. Right, we get some kind of clearance on what's happening here, or some kind of actual story, or some what's the word I'm looking for? Understandability. Is that a word? Sure, let's go with that. On what is even happening right now, because it's not bad. I need more mid-card non-title feuds. Okay, not everything needs to be a blood feud like it is in the main event with Cody, Jacob, and Drew. It doesn't have to be for the title, like Ilya, Mello, and Miz. Could be a simple non-title past referencing feud, which is fine. Keep Shinsuke on TV, gives Tama something to do. Enjoyable. Just please don't just drop this storyline out of nowhere, please. That'd be amazing. Then we got an impromptu tag match after a bunch of bickering, with Liv discussing who she'd be facing at WrestleMania, calling out Jade, and Jordan Grace came out. He said, yo, you might have to fight me instead, and blah 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 blah. We got a little match. It was okay. It was solid. It was short. It was nothing crazy. Jordan won via roll up. Sure, I guess she gets her title match next week against Jade. Who wins that? Mini prediction. I think it ends in DQ. I think they probably put this on Elimination Chamber, probably. I don't know. That's what I'm leaning towards, but let me know your thoughts on that. And the funniest moment of the show, Sami Zayn is walking backstage. This man is depressed. This man looking like Droopy the dog. This man is he's in his bag right now, okay? He's walking backstage. Everyone say, yo, keep your head up, Sammy. You tried your best. Get him next time, Sammy. You got it. Treat him like a Make-A-Wish kid. Like, bro, Sammy, just get the strap. That's all you got to do. You 0-12. You can't beat him clean. Cheat. Do worse. Like, bro, you can't beat him. Like, if it's to a point you 0-12 against one person, at a certain point, you gotta start switching it up, bro. I don't get what you gotta do. If you gotta throw bricks at him, throwing knives at him, getting a strap, I don't know what you gotta do, but you gotta do something. 0-12 is nuts, bro. Insane. Sammy, lock in, bro. Please lock in. And in the main event, we have the men's Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Randy, Solo, Aleister Black. Cool little match. I'm just glad Randy won. I think it was the obvious choice. Shout out Aleister Black, his return after the ambulance match, which was a banger, by the way. But shout out to him. Solo, he's still involved with the White Six for some reason. Why is that still a story? Like, we can end this. Okay, that was been going on pre-Survivor Series. We're in November. Move on. Please. Okay, if they find a way to extend it to WrestleMania somehow, some way, end it. Okay, it's very clearly gonna end with them getting their lantern back. Okay, we don't need to drag this out any further. Please end this feud. Okay, we need the tag division back. We got a new backstage segment featuring two of them. But like, come on, we need. That was the heart and soul of the of SmackDown last year. Was your tag division, and now it's just dead. Okay, we need it back. Please end this feud, please. But hey, that was SmackDown. I'm not gonna lie, SmackDown and Raw have kind of flipped quality. Like of last 2025, SmackDown sucked. It was terrible, but Raw, they was cooking. But now in 2026, not to say Raw is bad as SmackDown was last year, but very clearly SmackDown has changed for the better. Because my God, they are cooking. It's been what, 5 episodes of SmackDown in 2026, excuse me. They gone 5 for 5. It hasn't been one bad SmackDown. I'm not gonna lie to you. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with that? Do you disagree? While you're down there, like and subscribe. Hit that noti bell for more wrestling videos. This is the Ghost of Wrestling signing out. Stay spooky. Goodbye.